everyone, the Walking Virus here. No matter how good a game is, there comes a time when you want a nice change of pace. Luckily, minigames are more than happy to provide a good distraction from the main objective, sometimes causing us to spend more time on the distractions than the actual game. So I figured we should highlight some of the better ones, so here's our top 5 games within games. Number 5, Chow Garden, Sonic Adventure 2. This minigame had players raising and caring for small creatures called Chow, having to feed and pay attention to them to help improve their stats so they could become better racers and do better in minigames. The Chow Garden was a calming minigame which contrasted the frantic pace of most of the regular game, with the exception of a few levels. And thank goodness Sega decided to put the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2, because after getting frustrated with the tediousness of the Knuckles and Rogue levels, the calm care of a tiny Chow was the soothing sidetrack I needed. Number 4, Gnat Attack, Mario Paint. This strange little interlude from the Creation Studio game for the SNES was almost more of a game than the actual game. Using the laughable Super Nintendo mouse, players had to use a fly swatter to swat wave after wave of bugs, with a giant boss every 3 waves. The game kept getting increasingly more difficult as time went on, providing plenty of challenge and distractions for when your artistic flow just did not want to come out in the main game. Number 3, Fishing, Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda series has had plenty of minigames throughout its history, but none quite so enthralling as the fishing. There's something that's simultaneously relaxing and exciting about the prospect of nabbing the big one to break the fisherman's record. And even though it's probably one of the simplest minigames on this list, there's still no denying how much time I sank into it. How many hours have you all spent fishing in Zelda? I know that I've easily put 30+ hours in. Number 2, Hack Dream, BioShock. Growing up as a kid, I remember playing a lot of Pipe Dream, and I was quite surprised to find the game as the hacking system in BioShock. Hacks felt tense and skill-based rather than the absurd word search in Fallout games. I felt like I had more control over my successes and failures. I felt like I was actually playing a game. And I can appreciate that they took this hacking game out of future BioShock titles because Pipe Dream gets old after a while, but it was still a much welcome blast from the past and an interesting way to handle a hacking system. Number 1, basically everything, Shenmue. There are so many things to do in Shenmue that I couldn't just pick one. You had everything from a couple of full-on arcade games to darts to forklift racing and so much more. But it's not just that the game had these things, it's that they all fit within the context of the world. It felt like these were things that people in that world would be doing and not just there so that there can be another minigame box to check off. I spent a lot of time just doing random things in this game and I wouldn't have had it any other way. But what do you think? Think another minigame was better than one of these? Feel free to let me know down in the comments below, and if you liked this video and want more awesome content delivered to your desktop, feel free to hit those like and subscribe buttons and check out our fancy new Discord. And as always, keep gaming.